Small town upbringing. Growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Cool, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen. And even though he played in an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Hits the jumper in space.
Postcard perfect. That's how pretty the jump shot is by Vucevic.
Murray the pass to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Vucevic dishes to Morant. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Establish his position with the strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Miles Bridges.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And probably surprising to scouts, Johnson has played power forward quite a bit.
Well, he's not as tall as most power forwards, but he's really cut up. He's bouncy, he's energetic, fearless, and he's really a mismatch for most other forwards.
And here is Johnson following John Morant's 3.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates.
Morant looking around. Passes it to Vucevic and taken away by Johnson. Here's Bogdanovich. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
He just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Davis sends it back.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively. And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
And he wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Whiteside's checked in for Johnson. Joe Ingles comes in for Barnes. Curry's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for Murray. Morant against Joseph. Ingles in the corner. To the paint. Whiteside inside. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Pass to Wiles. Back to Morant. Sinks the triple. Morant's got 6.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Wiles. Morant outside. Driving the lane, and Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And Curry the bucket on the assist from Joseph.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Here's Dosunmu. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Joseph, the pass to Curry. That shot misses, and it's Memphis the other way. There's the pass to Dosunmu. Fader on the way. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Lakers trail by 4. Curry passes to Whiteside. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant against Joseph. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And Davis sends it back. Outside, Joseph feeds it to Curry. Shoots over Dosunmu. Again, the Lakers.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And one of the most prolific offensive rebounders in the league, Enes Kanter, breaks down.
Goes to the next position.
And Greg's so valuable, having players who don't need plays called for them to have an impact.
And he's shown he can score in the paint, but if he's not getting touches, he can also go and attack that offensive glass.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Miles Bridges. Also Vucevic out there. Jordan Poole is out there with Markkanen. And it's Duarte in at the shooting guard position.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Barnes against Bridges. Vucevic a screen on Barnes. Bridges, no one around him. And another basket for Memphis.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Murray dishes to Pirtle. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The 10-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Memphis leading by 3. Inside, Bridges. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Took him no time at all on that one. Markkanen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Murray, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. He feeds it to Pirtle. Shoots over Vucevic. Pirtle's shot is off. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Poole, the pass to Vucevic. That one good for 2. And it's 6 points for Vucevic.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Some changes for the Lakers. Anthony Davis is checked in for Pirtle. Johnson comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Bogdanovic in for Caldwell Pope. And Memphis also making a switch. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Poole with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Murray, the pass to Bogdanovic. Down low, ball's knocked loose. Davis kicks to Johnson. Davis inside, guarded by Bradley. Yep, it counts. Davis has got 6.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Passes to Markkanen. And here's Bradley. Pass to Duarte. Lock at 6. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up to the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing here by 8.
And guys, if the defense pays too much attention to Murray as a scorer, he can find his teammates with the pass.
And you know what, Greg? That surprised me. Watching him just 1 year in Kentucky, I didn't know he had that in his package. But he's a terrific passer. And you're right. His feel for the game is outstanding.
Bogdanovic, no luck. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. Poole with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. Hands it from downtown.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Clippers. Murray, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
So timeout called here. First for Memphis.
And the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who is the loudest. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Some changes for the Lakers. Whiteside comes in for Anthony Davis, and Curry subbed in for Barnes. .110 left to play in the first half. Memphis moving that ball around. Wiles against Bogdanovic. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebound the Lakers. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. A 3 from Bogdanovic. The shot that time, not on target. And Memphis the other way now. To the inside. Pass to Dosunmu. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Curry way outside. It's hauled in by Lyles. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kicks to Bridges. Morant outside. Tries from 10. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Memphis in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some
And looking at the Trailblazers matchup, they know this is going to be a tough team to beat. Some of the individual matchups are going to be major challenges. But if they can control the pace, I can see them picking up the W.
Moving on now to the first half. So far, things looking good for the Grizzlies. And that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Ernie, perfection. My highest grade yet, a check plus.
Is that how you always got graded, Shaq?
Well, that and A plus honor roll. Don't tell nobody how smart I am.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Johnson is out there with Davis. Then it's Barnes. Then there's Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two-guard spot.
You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
Murray, the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Morant. 6 points for him.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic will turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
No good that time. Lakers trail by 7. Barnes dishes to Murray. Driving in, and it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Markkanen sets the pick for Morant. Johnson against Markkanen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Markkanen's got 11.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Here's Murray. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Poole with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Poole no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. It's tipped. Stolen by Markkanen. Morant against Murray. Here's Morant. 6 points for him. From 13, and Davis sends it back. Barnes kicks to Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The pass to Morant. Bridges a screen on Murray. It's Morant with the drop. And Davis sends it back. Bogdanovich looking around. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket for Murray. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future, because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Johnson. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Murray. And Memphis also making a switch. Bradley's checked in. Corey Joseph's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Memphis making a change here. Now here's Morant. He has 6. Here's Dosunmu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one at the line is good. Enes Kanter's checked in for Vucevic. Good on both. And here is Joseph. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Davis with the drive. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Duarte. Ingles covering. Morant outside. Looking to get back on track here. That shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Charity stripe shot, and Poeltl sends it back.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Here's Duarte. And another miss by Memphis. Lakers trail by 5. Caldwell Pope pass to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Morant against Joseph. Takes a step back. Passes it to Dosunmu. The high post shot, and it's good. 2 points. Dosunmu's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's Bradley with the rebound. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Grizzlies. Leading by 5. 51 seconds left in the third. Pass to Duarte. Off target from outside. Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Ingles kicks to Davis. And the rejection by Bradley. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Curry's checked in for the Lakers. Off the inbound pass. It's rebounded by Memphis. Miles got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out left to the wing. With the crossover. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Morant against Curry. Pass to Davis. Outside for Curry. Connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 7 points.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
Morant drives in, shoots over Curry, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
All right, look who's coming under the court.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Lyles out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic, and it's Poole in at the 2. Vucevic is screen on Curry. Vucevic against Pirtle. And he overshot that one, missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Curry kicks to Murray. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Murray's got 11 in the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And the pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic is screen on Curry. Here's Dosunmu. And Pirtle sends it back. The Lakers in the lead. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. And one of Johnson's teammates recently called him country strong. And Johnson himself acknowledged he has a lot of room to get even stronger. It's scary.
That one is off. And Greg along with the power. Johnson brings great athleticism.
And that makes him a tremendous rebounder. Can switch defensively. It's within the realm of possibility that he becomes an all-star someday.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Outside for Curry. Pirtle trying to get open. Curry can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And your Laker girl.
And the Lakers with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Joe Ingles comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Seth Curry. Tony Bradley's checked in for Memphis. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. See if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Poole finds Vucevic. Over Whiteside. Vucevic with the bucket. And now a 6-point Memphis lead.
Vucevic really, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
Murray, good.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Murray. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Back to Vucevic. Clock at 4. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Count that one.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. And your Laker girl.
Some changes here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Joseph in for Murray. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Bridges outside. Vucevic setting the pick for Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, Davis. Shoots over Vucevic. Bank shot. No good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Bogdanovich finds Joseph. Back to Bogdanovich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Lakers trail by 4. Joseph, the pass to Johnson, and the layup is good.
Yeah, Joseph with depth of finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Here's Vucevic. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Timeout called for the Lakers. All right. Look who's coming into the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker Grizzlies.
The Lakers making a switch here. Murray's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Markkanen, he's checked in for Bradley. And it's John Morant in for Dosunmu. Murray with it. He's picked up by Morant. And it's blocked.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 3-pointer, and it's Vucevic missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any run.
Memphis trailing here. Morant, left side. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. 56 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Vucevic. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Memphis ball.
Morant outside. 5 to shoot. Over Murray.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. On a Another miss by Vucevic, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage. And that makes it a two-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Laker girl.
It loose to the paint. Markkanen.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Excellent execution that time from Vucevic, fellas. I mean, he's embracing being the leader for this team, and I think shots like that prove the point.
15 foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his third personal foul. The team is in a penalty. At the line for Los Angeles.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave them too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended. Able to finally make some shots, and we just grinded. Guys made big-time plays on the defensive end, and we were able to come out with a win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you.